You are now listening to the New Old Heads podcast, premiered every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time at BringDownTheBand.com, and brought to you by No Bad Ideas, Coleman Dental, Printfinity, Indie CD and Vinyl, and Sun King Brewery. Support the New Old Heads by visiting our Patreon at patreon.com/newoldheads.
Episode 176 of the New Old Heads podcast. I am Major 7th. Make pretty cool beats from time to time.
Yeah.
We'll let y'all be the judge of that. Across the table, rocking a Bobby Digital t-shirt. Ableton professor at Decademics DJ and Production School. You also have supplies there. They, got that work in the front office.
Sure do.
Get your supplies for your DJ game. He's a music producer as well. Also, the founder of BringDownTheBand.com, my man Lonegevity.
That is me.
What's happening, man?
Hi, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. You?
Doing all right, man.
Saw your DJ set, man. You premiered the other night. You did damn good, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I think it went pretty decent.
It did.
You played some heat, man. I watched the crowd. I like to watch the crowd. Crowd was reacting.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? They like what you were doing. Jay Moore brought you on right too. He said premiering at Coaches. So
yeah, it was
dope.
Thing is, you'll actually be invited back.
Yeah.
There's some people who made their premiere at Coaches who haven't been back since.
That's fucked up, Jack.
Yeah. You had people in the building that were credible.
I definitely started it off a little, I played a Flying Lotus joint to start with, which is a straight instrumental.
Yeah, yeah.
But people were vibing to it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
you got your bag, man.
That's the point of when you play at Coaches, is to play the joints that you like and you want to put people up on. Like, you come in playing, you think you killing them because you play Gangsta's Paradise or what? I mean, like, people, I've or some Britney Spears song and you don't have a clever way to flip it. Get out of here with that. That's how you don't get invited back.
We ain't here for that. We ain't here for that. Mm-hmm. Across the table, DJ extraordinaire, CEO of Printfinity, and also longtime contributor to BringingDownTheBand.com, my man DJ Jay Diff.
Salutations.
What's happening, man?
How you doing there, boy?
I'm good. How's everything?
I'm good, man. Just drinking water.
I feel you.
Staying out the way.
Yeah, cleanse game is high, healthy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I see you rocking the Sun King joint. We
definitely
appreciate
Sun King. No Bad Ideas hat. You got to support.
You partnered out today.
A little bit.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see you. To my immediate left, former radio personality, master of ceremonies, and also the voice of Indianapolis. I call him Kansas City Mac, but he's really from St. Louis. My man, Jay Moore.
What's happening?
How are you, sir?
Doing well. I've had a couple of people hit me up, when they see the jerseys.
Yeah.
And they want to know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
This one I have on, this is from the 16 Heritage Classic.
Okay.
This is what the Vancouver Canucks wore, but it's the Vancouver Millionaires jersey. So you can look for it, but you won't find it.
Sound exclusive, yeah. Sound exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you.
Now
your jersey game is high.
Yeah. So if you want to get on that NHL situation, this is dead stock. You can't not get it.
Can't find it.
I've got 3 of them. in light chartreuse.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what's up. All right, man. So let's see. Red August is in the building as well. He is, he does what he does. There we go. Yeah, there we go. He does what he does photography-wise always, and helps us enhance the show. We appreciate him as always. He's the one you hear giggling from time to time, so he'll probably be doing that today. All right, so let's see. Real quick, 30. I thought this was interesting. Just real quick, house party's 30 years old.
Wow.
Think about that, man. House party's 30 years old, and House Party has always been a movie that's been obviously associated with hip hop through Kid and Play, and all the just cameos throughout the years. Just everything. What do you guys have any how about this? Do you remember the first time you watched it? Because I know where I was when I watched it for the first time.
I don't know where I was, but I do remember.
You do remember?
I do remember.
I was at my cousin's house in Mississippi. We were watching it, and my aunt came in and told us to turn the TV off because she heard the
cussing,
we gonna kick your fucking ass part, and she came in. What are y'all watching? So we turned it off. You know what I'm saying? And moved to something else. She fell asleep, cut it right back on, finished the whole movie. But nah, man, that's classic, iconic.
No, good
to me.
and well.
Huh?
That them Negroes wasn't in high school.
At all.
Come out full force.
Yo, no,
They
no
look
way.
30 years old in high school.
Yeah, definitely. They was definitely pumping.
But you know
that
what?
iron.
When you look at that, when I think I was 12 or 13, 12 when I saw it. That's what people in high school look like to me. They look like grown ass people. So
I don't
now
know.
I look back at it and I'm like,
Full Force was double grown.
Yeah,
like that.
they was real grown.
Yeah, it was grown. Would you? Come on, Lone. Come
on, Longevity. Tell us about your memories of House Party.
Yeah, I don't care if you saw it 25 years later. Like, you know what I'm
You
talking
know
about?
what? I never really watched House Party back then, but the one movie I did watch was Class Act.
That came on cable every day.
Duncan Pender Hughes.
You had no choice but to watch
That's
that.
what I
one.
mean.
Yeah.
So that was
Blade
kind of
Brown.
my
Class Act was dope, though.
that was my introduction into those fellas.
Wow.
Don't disrespect Kid Play, man. I knew he
Those
was. I know.
fellas.
Never disrespect
My
Kid Play,
favorite.
man.
person-
Zion Williamson was in that movie.
He
Don't
sure
do that.
was.
Don't do that.
I thought you was going to play with Marfrog.
See?
Popsicle, man. I like Popsicle, man.
See?
Popsicle. I remember him.
Zion mess with us, man. I don't know what Jay Moore talking about, man.
No, I don't even really remember House Party except for like the dancing.
That's crazy.
Well, that's iconic scene. You know what I mean?
I won actually Halloween one year, dressed up and actually won money for dressing up.
I
as a kid.
remember
Play.
that.
You
Y'all
sure
did do
did.
Kid and Play.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. That was fire. Yeah.
At the high top fade.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Shouts to Jazz.
Yeah.
It was all her.
Y'all hooked that up 100%.
Had the 2 hype sweaters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with,
but
with tape.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
My part on there, though.
I was about to ask what's your favorite part.
This isn't my favorite part. It
One
just
of, we'll say.
always stands out to me.
There we go.
When Kid went to over Shireen's house
Yes.
to get Shireen and what's her name? Sydney.
Sydney.
Yeah.
He went over there and her uncle was sitting on the couch, big ass.
Yeah.
dude.
Heavy said do with the
Heavy-
curl.
Yeah, talking about that Dick Gregory guy. But homeboy, her little brother was in there making that Kool-Aid.
Right.
Peanut.
Pouring a whole bag of sugar in there.
Yeah.
I seen somebody at work making some coffee like that, and that's what I referenced. I was like, you make coffee like
House Party.
little dude on House Party.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing but sugar.
You know that Dick Gregory was brought up twice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Robin Harris at the crib. He said something about Dick Gregory, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that advertisement because they used to have it all in Jet Magazine all the time, and I posted that on Instagram. I was like, go on there and make me some of that Dick Gregory.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm on right now, that Dick
The
Gregory.
Dick Gregory. I think
Got that extra black coffee in that fish sandwich.
Yeah.
the fish sandwich, hey.
Well, no, that's
That's a filet of fish.
yeah.
Filet of fish is fire.
Yeah.
It's funny when you can't even call it a fish sandwich.
Hey.
Yeah, it's like fish sandwich would be too specific and might get us in legal trouble, so we call it a filet of
Hey,
fish.
listen.
Yeah.
We on the fish seafood game heavy for the month of Lent, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta
Last
get
week was lobster.
we gotta get out there on Twitter some more, man, because I think people will start I don't know if somebody commented about the fish fillet or not on Twitter. I can't remember. But we gotta put that out there in these streets, man. That fish fillet is fire. I let them know what's going on.
That reminds me from a comment from last week. Somebody
Yes.
said that the label actually was paying for studio time for Megan's.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I don't
At
know who
least
did
the-
it, but who said
I don't
that,
know
but-
how accurate that is, but he said from what he read that's actually what was in the contract. And I was like, oh, well.
Okay.
Well, whoever made that comment, one, we appreciate y'all listening and
It's going to
rocking
come
with
out
us.
in the wash.
Yeah,
I mean,
She
it
had
is-
to be making more than 10 G's too.
No, that was
off
her
shows.
advance.
that's
Yeah, because she came to Indianapolis and it was packed out. So
Yeah.
she getting to that bag. It's just I don't know how much the bag she takes to the crib.
it's like
but
Carl Crawford is getting a nice piece of that bag just for sitting at home. But back to House Party.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry about that.
No. I remember I saw House Party in the movie theater. I remember I was 12, in the 7th grade, and
you snuck in.
no, we were visiting my parents in my grandparents in Kansas City, and my dad, he wanted to see it as soon as he found out that the directors, the Hudlin brothers, were from East St. Louis. So
what's up.
East St. Louis and St. Louis, like we always try to represent and look out. And so he took me to go see the movie. Now, mind you, I'm 12 years old. It's a rated R movie.
Yep.
And so, of course, anything having to do with rap music at that point, I want to see. Now, mind you, everyone now listening, it's not a big deal to see rappers in a movie that's in a movie theater.
It was then, though.
But it was a big deal then. And so I remember we went to go see it, and one of the parts that I just laughed out loud at is when the Groove Be Chill, one of his homeboy who got drunk.
Yeah.
They dropped him off at his friend's house and just knocked on the door and ran away, and they opened the door and he just fell over.
Yeah.
Like, I remember thinking that was so funny when I was 12 years old. But of course, like, it's a relatively tame movie by today's standards, but you know, it was a rated R movie at the time, and I was 12. And so of course, you know, my dad being my dad's a solid dude, he had to say what kind of not just messages but lessons we could take from the movie about how you treat women and
there you go.
You know, and alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
Because he loved the movie so much, he took my mom and her best friend and her husband to go see it that night.
That's what's up.
So he saw House Party twice in one day. And my mom was like, how could you take Jared to go see this movie?
What was do you remember the first R-rated movie you saw?
In the movie theater?
Yeah, probably at the movie theater.
It's crazy. As a family, we went to go see, which is why I'm not really tripping. I wasn't tripping off a House Party. We went to go see Coming to America, and I was like in the 5th grade.
That's a good question, man. I
Once again,
my first one
not
was
really that bad of a movie now that in compared to what a rated R movie is now.
Right.
You know, they showed Coming to America on ABC Family.
Yeah. No, I think my first R-rated movie that I went to see in the theater, I think, was Predator.
Predator. Okay.
Yeah, my dad was heavy on like the military base scenario movies.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, so we always watched those movies.
I honestly cannot remember mine for some reason. I cannot remember.
I think the first one I saw in the theaters was probably Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Damn.
That was PG-13.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it should have been rated R because nobody should have watched that.
Yeah, you're right about that. they had a wave though for about how long was the Beavis and Butthead wave? Probably about
It was like I remember like my mom wouldn't let us watch it.
About 4 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, mom wouldn't let us really. If we watched it, she's like, turn that shit off. And I was just like, no. And going back and watching it now, like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's really dumb. Like outside of them, like kind of watching movie videos,
Yeah.
or the music videos, that's
Pretty stupid.
I can see
kind
why
of a
it
decent idea.
piss your parents off now. You know, now that we're grown and we got that grown sense now.
Yeah.
So we
It'll
look
be
at
like-
shit from a different light. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's almost the same way when we listen to some of this bullshit ass music that comes out.
True.
Yeah.
It's that same switch that our parents had when we was doing the same thing.
Gotta put a check mark by that because you'll be old at some point for saying that. I feel you though. I'm with
You know what?
I mean,
Can
it's the
we
truth.
talk just for a minute how bad of a friend Play was to everybody in the House Party movies?
Okay, so
Like he literally took all of Bilal's DJ
Hold up,
equipment
wait,
back to
wait.
his house, didn't show up until it was dark outside.
that's the part that makes him trash. That part right there makes him trash.
there's so
as a
many
friend.
parts that even
Come
when
on,
you
man.
go through all 3 movies, Play is a terrible friend.
He was whack in 2 because he squandered the check away.
Yeah, he spent
His school money
he
Yeah,
spent
school money.
kills
that he got
kids.
from the church when his daddy died.
Yeah, he spent a scholarship check on some studio time.
You got to be a savage to take the check from the church to go to school and put it on your album, and that kid wasn't even gonna be on. That's savagery.
Yeah, man.
I'm with
Yeah.
you on that, Jay Moore.
Remember, kid got locked up and shit.
Yo, he should have, and on some real, he should have told, look, Shireen is not into you. You have a better chance.
Wow.
With Sid, you know what I'm saying? Should have, like if you had some real partners back in the day,
Yeah.
they would tell you, it's like, look, don't waste your time over here. She
Now
don't
that
like
shit
you
sound
like that.
accurate. I think so. Even
I
though your
mean,
friends was cool with you,
Yeah.
they still would steer you in the wrong direction
because
trying to get something.
Trying to get on.
And it wasn't even on no malicious shit. It was just on some teenage.
And Jay Moore didn't even like Sydney though. Like he came into the gate. We know why, but he came into the
don't
gate.
do that. Don't do that.
Came into the
shit,
gate.
I
hating
always
her.
thought Sydney was the one.
First of all,
Shireen. Yeah.
But it followed Jay Moore because he hated Gina when she got grown. We know why, but he hated both of those characters.
I did not. Come
on, man. You know you got your bias.
Do not try to make this about conditioning, even though because your conditioning has certainly been conditioned.
This ain't about me. Anyway, classic movie, iconic.
Classic movie. They also had a cartoon as well.
Yes, they was getting that paper.
Yeah.
I hope a
comic book.
I hope the paperwork was right because they was getting paper back then.
I mean,
I wonder about that too. Was Herbie Lovebug managing them?
He was
their
producing,
producer.
heavy production, but I don't know if he was managing.
But as whack as some of the stuff Kid has done as an adult has been, like he was the one, like they don't really get their props as rappers.
I agree,
because people saw them as movie stars at a point, but like
Kid wrote
a lot of those, and also after a time when people didn't want to see nobody dancing and rap, like Kid was dope with the lyrics. And he had a great voice as far as delivering those lyrics. Like he was an above average MC.
If we keep it a buck, we always talk about artists or combinations of rappers that go in and out or go trade verses and stuff like that. What comes to mind with me is like Styles and Jada, Nas and AZ. I'm not saying they were on that level, but their chemistry was flawless. Yeah. I'm talking about on the records. Their chemistry was flawless.
I mean, coming up in the same era of Heavy D and the Boys,
right?
They kind of followed that same blueprint as far as being entertainers. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
rapping
entertaining.
and entertaining. So it definitely fit the mode and the image stuck. You know what I'm saying? They had routines. Yeah. Like album covers. Everybody had Jordans on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What year did the first movie come out?
1990.
90.
Yeah. Or like 30 years
30
ago,
years,
early 90.
Yeah.
Classic. They was on the old BMWs. Remember the old
with the body kits?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think about it though,
you ain't hip to that, Mike.
I'm asleep.
Yeah.
I'm asleep. That's all right though. You put your boy on game. We were talking about stuff coming around full circle before we came on. And you look at Kid and Play back then, a lot of these kids with the colors and the shoes that they bringing back now that came out when we were kids, they look the same way. You see fanny pack stuff like that.
Back.
Yep, it's the same thing. So
Duke Deuce out here dancing.
That's my guy. Shout out to Duke Deuce, Memphis.
With his hat fully cocked to the right.
Yeah, hard.
Watch out.
Yeah,
dancing.
I fool with Duke Deuce.
Got people doing Duke Deuce challenges on TikTok and Facebook.
Look, this is the thing about Kid and Play. It was a time when hip hop used to just be so much fun. People weren't so serious, and everybody wasn't like you had your gangsters, but at the same time, Kid and Play, they took NWA out on tour with them. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, you could be a fan of Kid and Play, you could be a fan of NWA, and then you could be a fan of Public Enemy all at the same time.
Definitely. It was partly because it was just a culture that represented you.
Yeah.
Like you grew up with all these different people who didn't necessarily act the same or into the same shit.
Right.
But it was a reflection of you. It's just like when Arrested Development came out, they didn't really fit the mold of any artist.
Yeah.
Especially in the hip hop category.
Not even close.
I met Speech maybe a couple years ago. He was here at the Vogue for a show for the Arrested Development. And I don't know,
They're from Atlanta, right?
Yeah. I had been tasting. I'm not even gonna lie. And I remember I met him, I said, look, man, I really wasn't fucking with you when you came out.
Damn.
Because I felt like he dissed Ice Cube. And Ice Cube was my favorite rapper at the time.
Yeah.
But, once I got into the music, I was like, okay,
he seemed like he'd be a cool dude.
No, Speech was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I remember telling him, I was very honest. At first I thought you guys were trying to diss what was the establishment of hip hop at that time, and I didn't think it was cool.
Was Arrested Development, was that on LaFace? Were they on LaFace?
No.
Nah, I have to.
So this was before that, right?
No,
it was around the same time.
But
I'm sure LaFace was bubbling.
They were an R&B label. They didn't have that hip hop.
It was more Tony Braxton.
They still had
type stuff.
I mean, they still had some rappers on the label.
Outkast was the first rap.
Yeah, they were the first rap group.
Yeah,
but
they actually were introduced on a Christmas album.
Yeah, it was Usher and TLC and Damian Dame.
But wasn't even T.I. on LaFace at some point?
That was later.
I know it's later, but
I mean, they did have a hip hop.
I see what he's saying, though. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but at first, because it was people don't remember there was a time where the establishment of black music in the industry wasn't messing with hip hop, and so people who had that, even the L.A. and Babyface and cats from Minnesota. Why can't I remember them? Because they're my favorite producers. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. You know, they didn't really mess with hip hop, like, because this was a time where if you listen to black radio, if there was a rap verse in the song, they edited it out. Like, even on Michael Jackson's Black and White, they would edit that rap verse out.
That rapper was trash, though.
It was.
Oh my God! Thank you. Trash.
But that was you know, it was later. It was almost the mid to late 90s, depending on where you were in the country, to where there was what you would call mainstream rap radio.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Puffy brought that around right after.
Oh, definitely,
because
it got to a point
when Big
where
and Pac died, and
it got to a point where you couldn't ignore like the mainstream,
the Hitmen,
mainstream
Is that what they were called?
black radio could not ignore hip hop anymore.
Yeah, it was producing like a mug too. Before we get to this next one, quick question: what was old boy's name that had the verse on Shoop?
On Shoop?
He didn't do nothing else. We
Here
don't
I
know his
go
name.
again.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Wasn't it a verse on Shoop for Salt and Pepper?
Man, listen, man, I wouldn't.
What's old boy name, man?
Nobody knows.
I'm not hip.
That verse was trash.
I can't even sit there and lie to you.
It might have been the same dude who was on Black and White.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I think that one might be worth.
Nah, that Black and White verse was corny as.
It was the same
fuck.
dude who rapped on "I Want to Be Rich."
All right, so the Shoop one was better. The Shoop one was better than Black and White.
Yeah, man, it was even like a weird ass voice. It was almost like, remember when Paula Abdul had that cat in the video?
MC Scat Cat. I got that on
MC
vinyl.
Scat Cat. That's what that shit sounded like on Black and White.
When Paul Abdul had that cat in the video.
Yeah,
And the thing is, they tried to make MC Scat Cat a thing. He had a whole like joint out.
It ain't the Scat Man though.
Yo,
No, it is not that.
hey, you the MVP for that, man. You stupid when she had that cat in the video.
he could have
That was a hit.
totally missed me with that damn rap on Black and
2
White.
steps forward,
Really, when
2
you
steps
think
back.
even when you think about the song Black or White now,
Yeah.
That was not Michael's best moment.
that shit was real
Y'all,
corny.
don't do that because all of y'all was sitting in the style watching the video premiere.
You damn
Oh,
right.
yeah, we
That's
were.
because every time
'Cause it was
Mike
on every
dropped
channel.
a video,
Yeah.
you was gonna sit there and watch what the hell was going on. And then when the Black and White video was going off, he got into his ultra freak shit and was breaking cars
Well, you know.
and grabbing on himself, and
Yeah.
then end up getting the video edited because
Yeah.
Mike
a lot of
wanted to do
us,
some
a
Mike
lot of
shit.
you
That was a
listening
message,
now
though.
haven't seen that version. You had to
Yeah.
be there for the premiere.
Yeah, I remember watching that and being like,
He didn't even need to do all that.
yeah, Mike, everything was cool. They did the face change, everything,
Yeah.
all that was hot fire.
Tyra
And then
Banks was in that video.
we got to the end, it was like, you know, he jumping on a car and
gonna break
crowbar
shit.
and all that and
Grab on
act a
himself.
damn fool. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You
All
didn't
right.
have to do that, Mike.
Yeah, he didn't have to do all that.
That was unnecessary, Mike. All
Got
right.
But he
arrested
did.
dead.
He
He
did.
definitely did.
We still love you, Mike. though.
Yeah, Mike's still that dude. Don't get it twisted. All right, let's see.
Let's
Trying to see where we are on
see.
time.
We got plenty of that.
I'm just trying to figure out how to work it here before we go to this
23
next.
minutes.
All right, so since we had 23 minutes, because I think this next one's gonna go for a little while. Go ahead and shout out our partners real quick.
Fucking get on with it then.
All right, I'm on my way. Sorry.
We only do it every episode. This is 176.
176.
Just that white privilege right there. No bad ideas. We
That's not
appreciate
white
you.
privilege.
No bad ideas as always. They have been a partner from day one. You will see their items placed around the set here. There's a book bag, hats. We don't have a hat for the table, but we really appreciate them. They have always looked out for us. They have some great products, and we use their stuff for raffles as well for Patreon, so we really appreciate them.
You can check them all on our Instagram too. We share them all on there.
Yeah, so what's the coupon code? I'm sorry, for
No bad idea. New old heads.
20% off, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so shout
All
out to them.
caps.
We appreciate them. Bringing down the band, as always, is the hub. You see the banner here. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Whenever we drop music, we drop stuff for the podcast. These segments that we are on now, you'll see them there as well. Please hit the bell for notifications and also go through the comment sections. Leave comments. We will come in and reply. We love the engagement. Right or wrong, mad, doesn't matter. So we really appreciate that. Coleman Dental, excuse me, 317-255-8546. Dr. Coleman has looked out for us as well. He's located in Broad Ripple in Indianapolis. We appreciate him as always. Indie City and Vinyl, they take care of us for our raffles, the wax that we have for our Patreon. make sure you go to that as well. We have different tiers of options where you can raffle off. We'll get a chance to be in a raffle for items from No Bad Ideas, as well as the wax.
You'll be in the raffle. You get a chance to win.
Chance to win. I'm sorry, I misspoke. But there will be information for wax, chances to win wax, and hats, etc. We got a lot of cool stuff. And then also our newest partner, which you'll see.
Well, we're also going to be doing a live show there on Record Store Day. So.
April 18th, is that right?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, we really appreciate Indie CD and Vinyl. And also Sun King is our newest partner. They just came on. We are really looking forward to some great things with this partnership with them. They are now available on tap in cans at over 1,000 locations throughout Indiana. Second largest beer brewer in the state of Indiana. They're also located throughout the Midwest. So we really appreciate them, and I'm looking forward to some great things with Sun King. So yeah, we really appreciate all of our partners.
Thank you.
Yes.
Except for Printfinity.
Except for Printfinity, man. You are the biggest hater in the world, man.
No, I like Printfinity.
Real life.
Shout out to Printfinity, man. That's
You need to write Printfinity in your notes.
clearly Jay Diff's. That's Jay Diff's company. So he
Is it now?
yeah, he don't like the C level, so I got to make sure I say it right.
So you just don't say it at all.
Yeah,
Got you.
they know you own it.
All right.
All right, man.
Printfinity.
Printfinity. All right.
Yeah.
All right, what's next, man?
Now, let's see.
Mike was with Tom Hader on Dave Chappelle show.
Don't do that. All right, so
Go back in time to hate.
Nah, not at all.
Candy Man.
I want to go see the new Candyman, by the way, when it come out.
You scared?
I'm scared. Okay,
Yeah.
snitch, man. All right, so
What is that?
tell it. I might be scared, might not, but the world know now. All right, so Coachella
That's how what that is.
might be.
I guess so.
Coachella has been postponed due to scares from the coronavirus. Here's the thing. This is starting to get legs, because now they're talking about the NBA possibly playing games without a crowd, which is LeBron said I ain't going. I think he'll end up playing, but initially he was like, nah, I ain't playing. I play for the fans.
He'll play.
He played for that check.
He do. Yeah, well, I don't think he needed. He could. If anybody could sit out, he could sit out.
He might not need it, but he definitely still plays for that check.
I think he was just a little off the high of winning the game or something. So he just kind of came out like, nah, I'm not gonna play, but he'll probably end up playing.
Oh, he can play.
But
Fans still watch on television.
true.
And that's where the real check comes from.
You know, like just because I can't go to your games doesn't mean I'm not a fan.
They
think
could play in empty stadiums, but as long as people are watching on TV, they'll be just fine.
Charles Barkley said he thought it was a little crazy because he was on the Dan Patrick show, and he said, well, the stadium is empty, but those people are still going to go to their work environments the next day. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, but that's not technically the same, because it's a huge arena full of people versus you working in your office.
They're locking everything down as far as that's concerned. Like Avon School District is on lockdown here.
Yeah.
So there's
For a couple weeks or month? Is it a month?
like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But like one school in the whole township
Right.
is where the kid went, but the whole
Oh,
township
they had a
is locked
kid
down.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was confirmed.
So there's a lady that I work with that her kid goes to Avon Township.
Oh, wow.
Or what is it? It's not actually Avon Township. I think it's something different. But anyway, Avon Schools. She has to stay home from work and work from home now until this shit blows over.
That's crazy.
The kid doesn't even have to go to the same school. So
Look,
Yo, that's crazy.
the entire country of Japan shut down.
Korea has been shut down for
They
a
shut
month.
down their
Italy.
schools for a month.
Italy has boxed everything up.
Yeah, so it's not like we can't act like this Roni is something real.
Yeah. Sweet old girl.
No, she's not.
Maybe you should try her out. I don't know.
No. So it's I think this says it will now take place on October 9th, 10th, and 11th, and the second weekend will take place 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Oh, so they're still having it?
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
what I
still
saw.
have
Yeah,
They just feel like
pushing
it's
it
going to
back.
clear up by that time.
Yeah.
Which
It
was
gives
it?
people a long enough time to pick out their
You say April?
appropriation
October.
outfits with the big feathery hats and shit. You know,
Yeah, and this actually brought up when they talked about cancellation. This also I saw a lot of people mentioning, oh man, all the people that did pay to play, He out of luck now. Are they getting the refunds? All the
Who's
people
paying to play at Coachella?
I'm going off what I'm seeing.
Probably a lot of people.
No, that's South by Southwest.
Yeah,
ain't
they
nobody
canceled
paying
that.
to
Oh,
play at
wait.
Coachella.
You said Coachella.
Ain't nobody paying at Coachella. They getting paid.
You see, that's what I thought. And I was like, what?
I got them confused.
What are y'all talking about?
And
So I was
so did that
thinking
person that said that.
Yeah, thank you. But
Well, for when you said Coachella, I was thinking South by Southwest. I haven't heard the Coachella news.
Yeah, that just came out today.
Okay,
yeah.
so
South by
Coachella
Southwest as well though.
So Coachella got rearranged. South by Southwest just got
It's been
canceled.
canceled.
Okay.
But what's crazy, I was talking to my guy Lemmy Vice. Shout out to him. He's going to be playing at Coaches tonight. He's like, yeah, I'm still going down there to play some parties. It's just none of the sanctioned South by Southwest stuff is going to be happening. But a lot of, and honestly, it might be
Probably better.
taking it back to what it was supposed to be,
Right.
where you're talking about independent music. Because like, I guess it was maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I saw that Jay-Z was down there and he did a big show, and I'm like, shout outs to Jay, but that's not really the spirit of South by Southwest.
Nah, it's not. It's the I haven't been. I know you.
No, I've never been to Southwest, but I've been to I performed at A3C a few times.
I get it confused.
And at A3C was the first time I went. Shouts to Ricky Raw in Atlanta in the Mighty Haiku. He invited 𝐏𝐁𝐎𝐿 to come down and play on the stage that he was doing,
Word.
and it was all on a strip. You know, it was very, very, very much like, for our Indianapolis listeners, very much like what's the festival? Trees.
Yeah.
You know, it was like,
Shout
it
to
was
Trees.
everything was close. The venues were right there. You
Right.
know, you're walking on the street with the same people that are playing on the stage.
That's what's up.
You know, like, and it was just really. And then within 4 years, it became so big that it was stretched out, and it got big venue here, and then there's one over here, and you had to get in the car to drive different places, and
Then a money grab happens.
it lost a lot of its like
Paying $6 for a
Counter-
bottle of water.
it just
Man.
it just lost its counterculture feel, which is really kind of like the spirit of hip hop, really. So
But what I was thinking about also was like Jay Moore said, what they meant to say was South by Southwest and the pay to play. You know, people always talk about, you know, how that could be a bad opportunity. That's a bad look. That's stupid. That's dumb. And I don't know what these people are going to do. They had everything set up to go down there and perform. And I'm like,
I know people who have airline tickets that are non-refundable that they.
Yeah.
man, that's
so.
tough, man.
I know people. Like,
Yeah.
you do too.
I do. And the crazy thing is like, I can't see, I guess to me it's weird to say that, you know, that type of festival, just because you might have to put up some bread to go down there or whatever your situation is for that opportunity. Like, an opportunity is what you make it. Like, you can still capitalize off that mug if you go down there and you really grind and you know, hit the streets and meet people and talk to people. Like, I just thought it was a little weird that people are like, oh man, it's just a whole group of people that's not gonna get jerked. I'm like, that's lazy to me. Like, if you go down there and do what you're supposed to do, you could run into a certain situation that'll pay dividends down the road.
I can see it both ways, because you have people that are performing at sites that have nothing to do with South by Southwest. They just put the stamp on it because it's in Austin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to, if you are out there doing that, make sure you're picking the right gigs and not picking gigs where it really doesn't mean jack shit.
Yeah, but as long as people show up, that's all that really matters. I mean,
Right.
fuck a stamp. Like if
It has to be in the same vicinity, though. That's what I'm saying. If it's not in the area where everything is going down, and you way across town,
Three blocks down from the strip.
I
or
guess
something like that,
I guess
right?
what I'm saying is I don't think it matters as long as people are there. Like, if people are gonna be at the showcase, cool.
Right.
You know, I still wouldn't pay to play, but like, at the end of the day, if you're an independent artist and you're on that grind like that, cool. Show up, perform.
That's what I'm talking
then
about.
go mingle elsewhere. Like,
That's what I'm
pass out
talking
your
about.
flyers, pass out your CDs, pass out your tapes. You know, whatever you do, and talk to people. That's what it's about.
Yeah, 100%. And that city's gonna lose. That's a lot of bread, man. They're gonna miss out on.
It is. Well,
with it being
Austin is
canceled.
a big tech ground now too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a tech hub, and it's growing. So
I think on the news they said, and you know, news could be whatever, but I think between 3 and 5 they might lose out on.
3 and
Miss
5
out
what?
on million in terms of
dollars?
money. Yeah, income, just revenue from the people being there. That's a lot if you think about it.
Is it?
Not as far as a whole city.
Well, here's the thing.
They'll be all right.
The guy that was on the news was talking about some of the small. He said he thought that some of the smaller businesses might be affected by.
I'm sure they will.
Missing out on that amount of revenue for the year that they always expect to get is what I'm saying. So you never know, but
I mean, shit's real out here with this Ronnie out here.
Apparently. So have there been more than one? Have there been?
They ain't gonna cancel Essence Fest. I tell you what.
No.
Don't even start, man. Go ahead.
What? Sorry. I'm not gonna get into the conspiracy.
No, I don't know. I mean, it definitely has potential to grow into a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm still not all the way on board with it being this huge pandemic necessarily.
Yeah, I need to know a little bit more.
It's like I definitely understand the seriousness of it in the sense that there's no vaccine for it.
I think I think that's probably where it stops at.
Yeah, like exactly. Once it takes over, obviously it's taken over Italy apparently right now or something, something like that. But,
everybody has to stay at home.
So
even in the States, Washington is like
there's certain colleges they're like, you can do this online.
Yeah. But it's gonna have an effect. I mean, you talk about the musicians aspect, Coachella, right. Like it's gonna have an effect all across the board. Like you start, like if people can't go to things, then it's gonna stop the entertainment world a little bit. And if people can't work, it's gonna affect stuff that they spend their money on, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot.
Grow some food.
Huh?
Yeah.
Learn how to grow some food.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No more fishing for your fish.
No more fishing for your fish. No, there will be fishing.
Oh, there's going to be. Actually, that's all you're going to be able to do is fish for your fish.
That's what you're going to have to do.
In the White River.
No, not in the White
River.
River.
Want to fish in there.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
That's actually probably where the coronavirus started.
Get one of them Simpson fish out of there.
No, we ain't claiming coronavirus. We got enough problems going on.
Y'all remember that fish on the Simpsons? Red August, had the 3 eyes. Was it 3 eyes?
Look, I saw a girl when I was, of course, because I be in the club, I can't get my money, and I saw a girl.
You see his voice
with
change.
no shoes on. I said, "That's how the coronavirus started. How you gonna have no shoes on in the Casbah?"
Oh, Tar Heel.
What'd you say?
Tar Heel in the Casbah. You got to be ashamed of yourself to be in a bar walking around with no shoes on.
She don't have no real friends.
You can't be having that good of a time.
Like, what kind of calluses do you have in your feet to where you don't feel the liquid?
You probably got that
seeping through your toes.
That little Lamisil monster that be getting under your toenail. The little green monster.
What?
Yeah, you definitely. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about.
That fungus, huh?
Yeah, that little green monster that live under your toenail.
Man. Mr. Yuck Feet.
Yeah,
that was so vivid right there, man. Seeping through your toes.
You walk around the club with like sticky liquor and beers seeping through your toes.
Him as a chicks be trying to get somebody to take their ass home too.
Man, look, at certain clubs, I know what's going on. I wear Timberlands in the summer to keep the stuff away from my feet.
Man. She's a brave soul, but she had no real friends if she walked in there barefoot.
Clearly not.
Stinking. She might not have been, but she stinking ass.
That's not a wise move, though, man. That's not a wise move.
It's not.
Yeah.
You get her number, Jay?
No,
get her number.
No.
Jay Moore was like, I'm about to buy you some shoes.
That's a whole nother level of tricking. Be like, look here.
We got to get you some socks, baby, and we're going to get you some shoes.
Get you some better footwear.
Get your feet together.
Jay Moore was like, yeah, let's hit this. See a story we'll take it to.
Payless.
Take it to Payless. She was the chick that walked in with her feet like that though. She'd be hyped because Jay Moore would go to Payless and buy her like 8 pair. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
For $6.
$6 a piece.
I take you to the spot. I'll be like, yeah. Now look here. They don't come in a box. You got to cut that little piece of plastic to get them apart. But these is good shoes.
That's all right.
Back in the day in biblical times, it was a sign of respect
to
wash people's feet. Yeah. So maybe she came in there on her extra Christian shit, thinking that somebody was gonna wash her feet, and she was gonna get caught up about that.
That's not what this was.
Yeah, I'm just making up stuff.
I'm cool on washing the feet, though.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, the layers of grime in those feet.
Look, I don't even.
You need a throwaway bucket.
There's certain clubs I don't even wear my good shoes to. I'll be like, okay, these are
Dill
the shoes.
Street?
These are the shoes I'm gonna leave outside.
Stupid.
Be a damn shame if she got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, she probably walk in there.
Dirtiest club I've ever been in is Dill Street in Ball State University.
Man,
I walked in, it was like a puddle of cess. It was horrible.
Hey, I know some dudes used to do some pimping in Hill Street.
I went in there a few times. Way back in the day.
Man, I saw some things I wasn't supposed to see in Hill Street, boy. I'm telling you.
If you hip hop from a long time ago in Indianapolis, the old front page, that used to be the worst bathroom.
Really?
Oh God, like
Emerson Theater.
Oh, okay, that's right up there. That's right up there. Or the old Ice Lounge.
They cleaned it up a little bit
on the second floor.
Yeah, it used to always smell like plumbing in there.
Yeah, because there's always plumbing
like
problems
what?
in there.
Yeah, plumbing.
Like plumbing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the Alley Cat joint was really foul too for a long time.
Was it?
It's
Yeah.
still kind of foul.
Okay.
It still is.
Depending
but
on what side you're on.
You got to go to the
It's
other
super
side.
warm in there, but
gotta go
it's pretty foul.
You got to go to the other side now.
All the spots that play all the heat usually got trash bathrooms. From my experience.
Well, let's just be real. Like, what was the spot we used to do all the shows at?
Locals Only?
Locals Only. Their bathroom was not it either.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Shouts
could
to
you
Dave.
even
Wonderful spot.
wonderful
Bathroom
spot
sketchy.
for performances, but the bathrooms, nah.
Hey, the young lady with the feet though. Get your life together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Let's
No
get
drink. 1 part Alize.
Red August, get your boy, man. Red August, get your
Anytime
boy.
everybody says, all right, I think new drink.
1 part Alize.
Does anybody drink? Do they still put out Alize? Can you still get that somewhere?
I don't know.
I'm not even
Because
sure.
I just found out that they're still trying to push Hypnotic.
I was about to say the same thing. Like do they sell Hypnotic
No,
still?
they still sell Hypnotic, and like I know, just like there are people who wear old Tommy Hilfiger for the look. Like now, some of my young boys, they will get an Incredible Hulk because it's retro.
What?
Yes,
Incredible Hulk's dealt out headaches. Like you should not be mixing Hennessy with a
fruit
liqueur.
drink.
Yeah.
First of all, Alize, thinking about piggybacking on what he said. You remember?
Thug Passion.
That's one of the that's one of the wackest ad libs ever. Was from on How Do You Want It? You remember when KC was like Alize? I'm like, man, get your ass out of here.
You loved
man.
it. You loved
the
it.
song was cold, but that ad lib was trash.
no, it wasn't. I hate that.
Alize.
You
That was
loved
trash.
it.
How Do You Want It is probably because older people like that record. I hate it.
The video was there was a
There's an uncut
X-rated
version. Yeah, with Heather
video
Hunter
of
in it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
remember
saw the uncut joint.
that. You'd remember if you saw it.
I ain't seen it then.
You know what else is crazy?
What's
Kim
that?
Kardashian was in that video.
She's busting it open?
No. She
Is that
was
not
in,
it?
She was in the All About You.
All About
video.
You. Okay. Same kind of line of reference.
All about
She was busting it
you.
open back then.
I don't
One
know if
time-
she was busting it open.
Okay.
Every other
Probably
And
city
she was
I go,
young. She was
we
like
see
probably
the
16,
same
17.
hoes.
Oh my God, man. How much time we
Enough time to talk about these hoes.
All right,
all
that's
right, man.
People know this.
Yep.
All right, so I'm not gonna be able to squeeze this last one because I
What
think
is
this
it?
is gonna take too long.
What?
Well, we got 43 minutes left. I mean, we're at 43 minutes.
We're at 40,
I was like, God.
which means we have 17 minutes left.
All right,
Do
so
the math.
Complex dropped a list,
Oh,
and it says the best hip hop producer alive every year since 1979.
See, we didn't get a chance to really reference this.
Yeah,
I know I posted it in there, but we didn't.
I posted it, but it's cool though.
I posted like 2 weeks ago.
it's cool.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not about to. I'm gonna start at 90. Is that okay? Is that
That's
a good
fine.
place?
What
to
you gonna
start?
just read them off?
They got a whole list
We
of
can
them.
go back. We can go
Don't
really
do-
quick through the other ones.
Yeah.
See?
You have
I'd
a
be
whole
curious.
computer there.
Oh my God! All right, I'll go through the list. All right, so
How early does it go though?
1979.
I think we should
Okay.
probably pause
Yeah.
on this one, maybe,
Why?
because it's lengthy. Don't y'all want to discuss it?
I mean, we got 17 minutes.
I think we'll be all right.
You're
Yeah,
wasting
let's try
time
it
now,
out.
mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I ain't.
I'll see you when you walk into your car.
All right, so here we go. Don't say one part because he's about to say Sylvia Robinson, 1979.
What? Sylvia, is that a woman?
Clearly.
What did she produce? Oh wait, was she the one that produced with what
Rapper's Delight. She was the sugar.
Yes,
She was the
that's
cookie of Sugar Hill Records.
That's right. She found them, and then he rapped.
Yep.
What's his face's verse?
Grandmaster Caz.
Yeah.
1980. Rocky Ford and J.B. Moore.
I don't even know.
Not Jay Moore. I'm not familiar with them.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
1981. Pumpkin and Friends.
What did they produce?
They don't have a list. I just got paragraphs about them. Arthur Baker, 1982.
All right.
Okay.
Wait till when do we get to Larry Smith?
Larry Smith, 1983.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd he do?
Houdini.
Oh, okay.
And he did and Run DMC.
Yeah, he got some heat.
84. Larry Smith was
again.
running it.
Yeah, he was in there. Rick Rubin, 85. We already know what's going on with him. 86. Rick Rubin again. He was in his bag.
So that's Beastie Boys, LL.
Yeah.
All that early Def Jam. 87. Said G. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna have to go back and.
Is that CED?
Yep, CED. I'm gonna have to go back and read through this because some of these people I feel like I need to know. Let's see where we at. What I skip.
88, 87.
Said G. 88.
89.
They have 88. 89. Prince Paul. I know who Prince Paul is. Prince Paul got heat.
Stetsasonic.
1990.
Wait a minute. As good as they were, as good as Prince Paul was, how you not going to give the Bomb Squad 88, 89, and 90?
They gave 90. They gave them 90.
90.
Gave the Bomb Squad
90, I
90.
feel like it's too late to be trying to
Well,
get
it
the
was
Bomb
the
Squad
thing
performance.
Ice Cube was on a tear.
But look
That's
though,
true.
but
That's true.
they got him for 90 for Fear of a Black Planet and America's Most Wanted. I'm not
Okay.
mad at that.
Yeah,
Those
okay.
are two classics,
That's
so
accurate.
I'm not mad at that. 91, my man DJ Quick.
Yeah.
Credentials for that year. Quick is a name. Bitch better have my money. AMG.
Black pussy.
How?
Okay.
But it's still
I'm
80,
not mad at that.
88, 89. How you not going to give it to Dr. Dre?
92, Dr. Dre.
88, 89 should have still been Dr. Dre. He
So, my
produced
guess-
everything.
I don't
My
know
guess
though.
is that Quick's probably not on here again. They're probably.
I doubt he is. They had to get him.
Drake
he's too
should have
cold not
definitely
to have
been
him put on
before
it.
Quick.
Yeah.
I think.
But they had to get Quick in there though because
that was
he's
his only
legendary.
window.
Yeah, like they had to
Yes.
stick him in there. 92, Dr. Dre. Credentials listed are Deep Cover and The
Everything.
Chronic. I'm not mad at that at all. 93, RZA. That's my guy.
Yeah, not even.
Yeah, that's not-
Hold on. Wait a minute. How are we not talking about? Where is Marley Marl?
Yeah, I didn't see him listed at all.
Like,
It's like 88,
Said G, and then it goes to
87.
we must be skipping some
Prince
years.
Paul, and it goes to Bomb Squad.
Did we
No,
not? What's 87 and 88?
It goes from 80. It goes 81,
Where's 87?
82.
We know those. Where's
I'm scrolling down. 84, 85.
Yeah, they must.
86, Rick Rubin again. 87, Said G.
See, and I don't even know who that is. It's just.
And then
I feel like Marley Marl should be in there somewhere.
Yeah, they don't even have the whoever's that is. They don't have their name listed.
there he is. So it must be after,
Okay.
Control Volume 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say.
right before Prince Paul.
All right.
All right, so
About to get
93
mad.
RZA,
93 RZA?
Yeah.
Why
Wu-Tang
not?
Clan.
36 Chambers.
I'm trying to think what else came out in 93.
That was like monumental though.
Yeah, 36 Chambers fucked
Like
a lot of shit up.
He changed. It was a whole new sound when he dropped.
Nobody was that dirty with that
Okay.
production like that. So yeah,
All right.
I'm not mad at that. 94, Mo B, Easy Mo B,
For what?
Flavor in Your Ear, Give Me the Loot, The What.
Okay.
And the stuff he did for Pac.
those is tough.
He did Temptations.
Facts.
Yeah,
But
so
that was in like
That was down the road.
no.
But-
that was 90.
Temptations.
Oh, okay, that was 95.
Yeah, because
I
that
take
was
it
on
back,
Me
yeah.
Against the World.
Yeah,
Right?
You're right.
That's your album.
Yeah.
95 RZA again. Only Built for Cuban Links.
Cuban Links.
36.
Yeah.
Return to 36 Chambers. The Dirty Version. ODB. Liquid Swords.
Yeah.
Rap.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 95 was RZA's year.
Yeah, it's a rap. 96. Organized Noise.
I was about to say. they're-
AT Aliens.
Accurate.
Rap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very accurate.
97. The Hitman. You mentioned them earlier.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it was undoubtable. They changed the sound.
Life After Death. No Way Out. Not mad at that.
Did you know that Puffy joint was like, you know how many records? It's like the biggest selling rap record of all time.
What's
Oh,
that?
Yeah.
Oh, he moved
can't
units.
be missing you joint or whatever it's called.
He
With
talking
the,
about
What else?
No
On
Way
No
Out.
Way Out.
Yeah.
nah, but the single.
The actual song. Okay.
Missing
Oh
You,
yeah, I remember.
Where he fell off the motorcycle.
yeah.
Sting.
The actual
Sting joint.
The
Yeah.
actual single,
Bum,
like
bum, 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 bum,
the CD, the tape,
Yeah.
and the B side was "We'll Always Love Big Papa."
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, locks.
All right, so I'm not mad at this at all. 98, Beats by the Pound.
I'm mad at that.
Stop, man. Here's a credential. It ain't my fault. And make them say,
You got to realize
It
like,
only could have been them or that at that time possibly Swiss Beats.
they put out like 27 albums that year. Like
That's a good. He right though.
Yeah.
He right.
they put out more albums that year than most labels put out in their career.
And they produce all of those joints. And as a producer, I respect that because
probably
that's
accurate.
a lot of creativity.
Yeah, you
Pete
kinda,
Rock was my favorite producer that year though.
I mean, you got to give.
90.
Yeah, exactly.
I
But,
mean,
you know,
yeah, for
But
sure.
I'm not mad.
but on a commercial level,
commercial
Yeah.
level. Yeah, I
It's
give it
accurate.
Beats by Pound.
Off output,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a
Like
factory.
they were pumping them out. So I'm not mad at that. 99, Dr. Dre, Slim Shady,
Yeah.
2001. I'm not
Chronic
mad at that.
2001 to this day, like the way it knocked in speakers, like even how it
Oh, yeah.
started.
Yeah, the
It
system.
started with that movie sound.
the THX shit.
yeah,
it kind of changed things. The sound, the sonics of that album, and how it
yeah,
was
that
mixed,
sound
it really
was
did kind of change
so
things.
crispy.
Crazy. I agree.
Yeah,
2000. All right. So we got Earth Tone 3
who's
Earth Tone
that?
3, huh?
and
What did they do?
Miss Jackson, B.O.B., and Most to Stank on You.
Oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
like
I would have put that on Organized Noise. I just
yeah,
didn't
that's
know.
what I thought.
I like it though.
I feel like I need to like pay more attention to like who else was dropping. When
2000.
who else dropped 2000?
2000 had
90,
You
99
had
like
Doc's the Name. You had
Doc's the name.
That was
you had,
99.
Like
Was
Water for
that
Chocolate
99?
was 2000, right? Or was it 99?
Like Water with no.
It's 2000.
Was it 2000?
That's Dilla. 2000 Slum.
I don't know. You know how these go. Yeah. And they said in the beginning, in the first couple paragraphs, they said this is for discussion, and we know people are going to be
Right.
subjective,
For sure.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this-
what these listed for.
So we got 2001 Kanye, The Blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that,
No,
but
Just
I think
Blaze.
I would have given
would've
Just
given
Blaze, but Kanye did H to the Izzo.
Yeah, I'm not mad
and
at
the Takeover.
Yeah,
So-
Kanye snapped though, so I see where they going, but I would have. They said honorable mention Just Blaze and Neptunes. So
Neptunes was pretty monumental as well.
yeah, Neptunes 2002.
They had a run.
They changed sound
Justified,
as
Lord
well.
Willing. I love both of those albums.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they honorable mention Just Blaze, Kanye, and Eminem.
Eminem,
Don't do that.
Nah, he didn't. Take him away.
Drake.
2003, Lil Jon. I get
It's
it.
not even up for
Crunk,
discussion.
yeah.
Get low. Yeah.
Well, he changed. It's a new genre of music. So.
Yeah.
And he had big records, man. Luda, Usher, all that. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. 2004, Ye is back. In 2004, College Dropout. I'm not mad at that.
Common too.
2000
Right?
yeah.
Or was that the next year?
They see what they got on College Dropout, honorable mention, Neptunes, Manny Fresh. They didn't list.
It must have been the next one.
Yeah, 2005, Kanye again.
Yeah, that's it.
Common B, late registration.
Yeah,
He killed that time period.
Not
You
mad at all.
definitely did.
Well deserved. My man DJ Toon. Yes, 2006.
Well, hold on. What did they have listed as credit?
What You Know by T.I. I Love It by Jeezy. I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. 2007, Ye's back again. Graduation, Finding Forever. Those are good albums.
Can't hate.
I cannot hate that. The Runners, Soldier Boy, and Exile.
The Runners.
Honorable mention. Shout out to
Exile got it off one album. Interesting.
That was, what's called it?
Below the
Below the
Heavens.
Heavens.
It actually came out in 2006, I believe.
2008, we got Drummer Boy.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Put On by Jeezy, which was huge. What up? What's up? What's happening? I love that record by T.I. That was hard. Bangladesh, honorable mention. Kanye, Jim Johnson.
Who's Jim Johnson?
Jim Johnson. Huh? I don't know Jim
I'm
Johnson.
not that familiar, but I have heard the name.
Yeah, I had to do
40,
my research.
2009.
Yep.
Drake's producer. I can see that. So Far Gone. That's all they got listed. Not mad at that. 2010, Lex Luger.
Ooh,
not
he
mad
was
at
a
that.
beast at that point.
BMF, 9 Piece, MC Hammer.
That's
Hell,
another.
say
time
hello, Rick
that-
Ross.
Yeah, that's another time that the sound sonically changed. and you had to
100%.
Yep.
Meet that criteria.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. So we got that. We got
Mike Will made it.
2012, Mike Will made it. No Lie, 2 Chainz. Bands Will Make Her Dance, Juicy J. Yep. Future.
3-6 ain't even on there nowhere, huh?
That's when I was still at the Casbah heavy.
2013, Kanye is back again. And he is back. Let's see. They got listed Yeezus, which I thought was 100% trash. My Name Is My Name, Pusha T.
Nah.
Cool.
I don't agree with that
He
one.
does not win off those two albums.
Who are the honorable mentions for that year?
Mike Will, 40.
40. 40
Zaytoven.
Drake was, oh, come on now.
Yeah.
40 again.
They gassing Kanye on that year. I'm cool on that one.
All this, I don't know. That
No.
sounds
2013.
Sounds like a lazy list at that point.
Yeah, Yeezus was trash. I stand on that. Put it in the comments. We'll talk about it. All right, Mike Will made it. He's 2014. And let's see. His jams are, where we at? Boo That Dope, which was big. That was big.
The song still goes.
Big.
No Type, No Flex Zone.
Yeah.
Big
That's when Ray,
records.
oh, gosh, it's been 2014 when Ray Shremmer hit.
One of those back then. Static Selector was killing one of those years. He dropped like so many fucking records.
I fool with Static Selector. I don't know if you
He should be in somebody's mention somewhere though.
honorable mention.
One of those years. He was killing like the early 2010s.
Like 2015. What's popping for that?
Nah, let's see. So 15, we got, who is this?
Who is
Metro Boomin.
Yep. Shout out to
Okay.
St. Louis.
Oh, you biased.
Yep. Hey, I'm just saying, shout out to St. Louis. The Metro Boomin he graduated from Parkway North. Shout out to him.
I see you. Savage Mode, 21 Savage, Father Stretch My Hands. That's tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
Bad and Bougie, so I'm not mad at that. No ID.
No ID? For what?
2017.
What did he do in 2017?
I guarantee you
Jay?
it's got something to do with Jay.
Yeah, that's probably the.
Oh, he did. Yeah, that's
444.
right.
Yeah.
That's only off that album?
Yeah, that's
Metro
all.
Boomin was honorable mention. 2018, Take Keith.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, Take Keith.
As somebody who's in the clubs all the time, I hear
Yeah.
Take Keys drop. all
Sicko
the time.
Mode, I get it. Travis Scott, Nonstop, Drake, Look Alive, Black Boy JB. They have honorable mention. Do they have honorable mention for this? No, I don't think they have any listed. Yeah, they do. Kanye and Mike Will made it.
Yeah.
They're just throwing people in the mix.
Yeah.
This is a surprise. I'm looking at your computer.
19, we have Mad Lib.
Wow.
2019.
Because this
What
has
about-
nothing to do with commercial or radio play or club
I'm
play.
surprised.
Basically
that
just off of,
it's off Bandana.
yeah.
Yeah, it's off Bandana.
That's a lazy choice.
You think so? Talk
Yeah,
to me.
Madlib's had better years than this year.
Well,
Definitely. but-
Pinata, in my opinion, was a better album. So, I mean,
they had honorable mention Kenny Beats,
Kenny Beats had a good
Mustard,
year.
and Wheezy.
Kenny Beats had a strong year.
Wheezy?
I would have say.
I don't know who that is.
That's not
Yeah,
Lil
neither.
Wayne.
Nah.
Somebody else.
Matt,
This is interesting though. This is
Mustard probably could have snagged a couple more years.
the only one
What he
like
did.
the Kanye for that. I think it was what year was
The
it?
early ones were warranted. That
Right.
time span of like 3 or 4 years where he was getting, that
you know,
was warranted.
You
But
know what
later-
though? The names that we didn't see, who are listed as all time greats. This goes to show you how music is looked at and how subjective it is. I didn't see Preem. I
Nope.
didn't see Pete, and I didn't see Dilla.
nope.
You could easily go around not the room, but just anywhere. Those might be 3 of people's top 5. So it shows you how
Well,
subjective music is.
That's why I was curious about 2000 because 2000 was a strong year for Dilla.
Yeah,
But
I didn't see
know,
Manny Fresh.
Manny,
Ooh.
He was always honorable. I didn't see him for a
Manny
full
Fresh
year.
should have had.
That's wild.
I mean, I would have put Manny.
for the 99 2000.
Man,
Beats
around
by
that-
the pound and not have Manny Fresh.
Man, that you see,
But-
they said this
That's
was
rough.
going to happen. They said the discussion
It's
would
on
happen.
quantity though.
And you know what? For whatever you got to say, I mean, I know it's included in the Hitman, but
Yeah.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah, but that is a hitman because he was essentially that.
Yeah. But
That was
still.
him guiding
At
all
one
them.
point, especially if you worked in radio,
D-Dot was
if you
making-
saw a piece of vinyl, or Jermaine Dupri, if you saw a piece of
that's
vinyl,
another good name.
If you saw a piece of vinyl come through and it had Jermaine Dupri, JD remix or Puff Daddy remix, you knew you had to get in the mix.
But hey,
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
JD's competing with RZA and stuff like that. So I mean,
This is true. This is true.
Hey, the RZA years, the 2 years they had, I see nothing wrong with those.
I can dig it. At first, I was just thinking it might have been a little later down the line. That's the reason why I was like,
no.
But in the
you know what I'm
90s, the
saying?
competition was so tough.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
but you
definitely
think
was.
about it though, the names that we talk about that are not on the list, those are like all-time greats.
Gems.
Man, including like Manny, all these guys are like top tier. So, you know, it just goes
How
to show
did
you.
M make the list as a producer?
Honorable.
He's honorable.
mentions.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. Well, might have took some credibility if they'd have put him as one of the years. That's going to do it for episode 176. As always, we appreciate the support. Make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
See ya.